Age and gender are factors that can impact an individual's liking towards a particular color by Pulkit Kumar Dheer and Sagar Jani. Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Is that really true? Let's find out. Back in 20th century, electromyography was used to map emotions. Now it is used in lie detectors. Now let's talk about importance of colors in our day-to-day life. These are some colors that affect North American online shoppers. Now, coming back to our research, our independent variables: age, which is two levels, young adult and adult; gender, which is two levels, male and female; our dependent variables, which are feelings, emotion, liking and disliking; our control variables, which are time and medium of representing color; our random variables, which are weather, emotional state of a person, and the perception of color. Now, coming on to our experimental design, each participant is tested if he is colorblind or not using Ishihara tiles. Each participant is given a Google form asking various questions regarding emotions mapped to a particular color. The participant is then debriefed on the study. Age, gender, favorite color, and emotions regarding a particular color are collected. Now, I will walk you through our Google form. This is Ishihara tiles used for testing color blindness. Each participant was shown 8 colors with 3 traits: a positive trait, a negative trait, and a neutral trait, and another option to specify some other feelings. This is the data that we have collected. We have given a +1 for a positive trait, -1 for a negative trait, and 0 for a neutral trait. We now add up the individual scores and calculate the total scores. We then find the total percentage, that is the final score. We then analyze the data based on gender and created a hypothesis and a null hypothesis. Hypothesis state that there is difference between the mean values of male and female, and the null hypothesis state that there is no difference between the mean values of male and female. We then performed Shapiro-Wilk normality test to check if our data is normally distributed. We found out that a p-value is greater than 0.05. So our data is normally distributed and we can reject our null hypothesis. We then performed Kruskal-Wallis test on the two groups, that is male and female, and found out that there is significant difference between the two groups. We then performed Welch two-sample t-test on our data and found out that a p-value is less than 0.05. So we can reject a null hypothesis, that is, there is no difference between the mean values of male and female. So our hypothesis is correct that there is a difference between the mean values of male and female, and female tend to be more positive than male. We then analyzed our data based on age and created a hypothesis and null hypothesis. We performed Kruskal-Wallis test on the two groups, that is age less than 21 and age greater than 22, and found out that there is significant difference between the two groups. We then performed Shapiro-Wilk normality test and found out that a p-value is less than 0.05. So our data is not normally distributed and we cannot reject a null hypothesis, that is, there is no difference between the mean values of group A and group B because we don't have enough data. Finally, we come to a conclusion that females are more positive than males, and we couldn't draw any conclusion between young adults and older adults due to insufficient data. Further research can be conducted on why did that individual select a particular color. The connection between colors and emotions probably have at least three sources: evolution, culture, and personal experience.